First you kill a rat, then at last you kill a god. What am I talking about? JRPGs. Derived from tabletop RPGs with an emulation of an adventure with no role-playing element. Having never played it before, I had some preconceived notions about this genre. Like being all about friendship and staying unrealistically positive at least most of the times. However, the game I am going to talk about proved to be something else. Tales of Berseria is a game about tragedy, not what I was expecting when I played it for the first time. Moral ambiguity was also something that I was not expecting. That is because most of the other games in this genre lacked what I would call nuance. But before I talk about the story, I would like to talk about the gameplay, which I found to be quite fun. The best thing I believe in the combat is the stamina system. Instead of being used as a resource in a standard action game, it actually is designed as a risk-reward system. The stamina in the heads-up display is displayed in 5 blocks, with each block constituted as stamina. Whenever you start a combat encounter, you start with 3 blocks of stamina. If you get a stun on an enemy by exploiting weakness, or by chance, you get 1 block of stamina. Whereas, if an enemy gets a stun on you, you lose 1 block of stamina. Stun plays a huge part in the combat despite being a chance-based occurrence. When you are unable to get a stun, you can get a block of stamina by dodging in the perfect manner. All these systems make for a quite a rewarding experience despite having very mashy button combos. While the combat is fun and satisfying, the level design is weak. To be more specific, I found the dungeon layout to be very flat and quite corridor-like. I also felt that the dungeons getting a tad bit longer as we go further in the game. But then, in the mid-game, we get this board for traversal in dungeons, which makes my previous criticism kinda invalid. I do have to say that the lady is not wearing the best thing in the world, but at the end of the day, it does not distract us from the main story. Like I said earlier, it is about tragedy and vengeance, and how much our main character, Velvet, is consumed by all of it. But despite all that hatred and edginess,
that's an order! Knock them back, or I'll eat you!
She still has the capacity to genuinely care for other people that truly makes her character multi-dimensional. The other members in the party are also just as interesting and amusing as her, with Magilu being my favorite among them with no explanation to why. My favorite part in the story is not much the premise itself, but the ways the characters interact and rub off each other. Each of the party members really do learn from each other and together. Each of these characters have arcs that all end in a satisfying manner. It is not that the story is amazing, it is because of those characters that makes the story actually amazing. All of these reasons really makes them my favorite party in all of fiction. The ending is also worth discussing. All I can say it without spoiling, it does not end the way you think, and it is far from cliché. Tales of Berseria is one of my favorite games and also one of the most underrated. It was also pretty shocking to see no one talking about it as far as social media is concerned. I hope it becomes popular because I believe the story and the characters are worth discussing. If you like what you have seen or heard, please check out this game. You will not regret it.